stacking every month. Put that work in, I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't trying to be far from oceans. Don't want stress about nothing, just fruit and wine.
All right, you guys, we're back with another video. This is Raw Detroit. Make sure you hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. Also, hit the word all, and then make sure you smash the like button. It's free, and it don't cost you a thing. Let's get right into it. We're going to talk about Pro Bowl running back Jahmyr Gibbs. Detroit has never seen the popularity right now that Detroit is receiving right now from a lot of people and a lot of fans, NFL fans, period. A lot of people is liking what the Detroit Lions is doing. And hey, man, I can't blame them for liking what we're doing. Yes, Brad Holmes has built a juggernaut over here in Detroit. But at the same time, man, drafting well means a lot, man. And when the Lions drafted Jahmyr Gibbs, I don't think a lot of people envisioned that Jahmyr Gibbs was going to be this good right away. Jahmyr Gibbs, let's put it like this. Right now, he has 161 carries. Not only that, he's averaging about 6 yards per carry, and he already has 10 touchdowns with 5 remaining games. So it looks like he's going to have an opportunity to break his record from last year. Last year, Gibbs should have had 1,000 yards rushing, but the Lions didn't feed him the ball enough last year, so he wasn't able to get over the 1,000-yard threshold. But definitely, man, Jahmyr Gibbs should have had 1,000 yards last year. But this year, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to shatter it with less touches. Last year, he had 182 carries. This year, he only has 163, and he already has more rushing yards than what he had last year. Now, he's only, about 20-something yards away. I believe like 27-something yards away from having 1,000 yards rushing on the season. But it looks like Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be a Pro Bowl selection again. And Jahmyr Gibbs has gotten so popular in the league where right now he's in the top 5 when you're talking about vote getters. Jahmyr Gibbs is in the top 5. You've never seen this out of Detroit Lions. You've never seen people embracing the Lions like this. We could barely get people into the Pro Bowl. You know how many times that guys like Glover Quinn got snubbed? Other guys that was on our team that got snubbed and never got a chance to go into the Pro Bowl. We know that the Pro Bowl is a popularity contest, but at the same time, man, what Jahmyr Gibbs is doing in Detroit is awesome, man. Now, there's a little immaturity on Jahmyr Gibbs that we got to straighten up. He definitely don't want him showing the playbook and the whiteboard and stuff like that. But, you know, the coach has forgiven him about that, so we're going to forgive him for that. Everybody makes mistakes. You're young, and we understand how this thing works. You know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes in life. And I think that was a mistake that definitely he can't continue to keep making that mistake, because you don't want to be showing your plays to other people and showing the codes that you're doing to people, because people are going to study film anyway. These guys spend hours and hours studying film and studying each other, tendencies and stuff like that, to try to find the weaknesses, to find out how you can beat your opponent. So I definitely understand all that. But at the same time, Jahmyr Gibbs has been box office in Detroit. What a brilliant pickup by Brad Holmes to bring in a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs, because a lot of us didn't know what we were going to do. Some of us wanted Bijan Robinson. We can't even lie. We got to put it out there. Some of us wanted Bijan, and Bijan is doing well in Atlanta. But Jahmyr Gibbs right now is looking to be a Pro Bowler for the second time in his young career. And definitely, you know that's going to come. When you're a Pro Bowler, that's going to come along with the big payday. So if Jahmyr Gibbs continue to ball out the way he's balling out, expect for him to get a huge extension from the Detroit Lions, because when they drafted him, they envisioned on him being the #1 running back. Now, I know that him and Montgomery share the backfield, and you got Sonic and Knuckles doing their thing. But at the same time, I've always envisioned that the Lions had a plan for Jahmyr Gibbs, and that was for him to be the #1 running back on this team. Not saying that David Montgomery is not the #1 running back. Not trying to talk these guys against each other or anything like that, because these guys work well together. They got the best chemistry probably out of all the running backs in the NFL. They're the best running back duo, and they complement each other well. One of them has speed, and the other one is a bruiser. So you got Sonic and Knuckles. So definitely, man, what a perfect name to name these guys, Sonic and Knuckles, because both of these guys bring it. And I'm sure if David Montgomery continues to play well throughout the season, he might end up being a Pro Bowl selection as well. He might be an alternate or whatever, because I know that Saquon Barkley is crushing it right now in Philly, and Henry is crushing it too. Henry is not that far off of Saquon Barkley. So both of these guys could end up breaking Eric Dickerson's rushing record, which is 2,105 yards. So we're going to see how that pans out with Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry at the end of the season. Will these guys ultimately be able to break a 40-year record that Eric Dickerson has been able to hold over the NFL for a very, very long time? I would love to see the record get broken. Records are made to be broken, so I would love to see it get broken. But shout out to Jahmyr Gibbs, man, being just an excellent pro, man, coming into the league, straight balling. And Jahmyr Gibbs is right now a top 5 Pro Bowl vote getter right now. And we're talking about a lot of guys that Jahmyr Gibbs had to beat out to be the 5th guy overall. So shout out to him. Shout out to what the Lions are doing with Jahmyr Gibbs. And I want to continue to see that Jahmyr Gibbs gets better every year. The only thing that I want to see from Jahmyr Gibbs is that the Lions will use him in the passing attack more. That's the only thing that I want to see from Jahmyr Gibbs. And I know a lot of fans want to see the same thing, because this kid is special, man. And shout out to Brad Holmes for having the courage to take him that early, because a lot of people thought that Jahmyr Gibbs would probably be a 2nd-round running back. Nobody imagined that this kid was going to be taken as high as he was. But what a gamble by Brad Holmes to snatch him up with the number 12 pick overall, and it's panned out ever since. Jahmyr Gibbs has been a stud ever since he stepped in Detroit, man. So he is definitely going to get a big payday from Brad Holmes. And shout out to him for being able to sift through all those running backs and come back with Jahmyr Gibbs. And Jahmyr Gibbs has been box office in Detroit, and I think that it's only going to get better with time. So, all right, guys, leave it in the comment section. What do you think about Jahmyr Gibbs being top 5 vote getter in the 2025 Pro Bowl selection? All right, guys, I'm out until next time. Peace.
Stacking every month, put that work in. I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't tryna be far from oceans. Don't want stress about nothing, just fruit and wine, I'm floating. Little vacation, little mimosa, yeah. Solo trips ain't really doing nothing but chillin'. Catch my eye, I might get active before it's back to business. You know me, I cross my T's, but right now I'm recharging. Put my phone on D&D, my emails out of office. Stacking every month, put that work in. I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of